Good evening, everyone. In the last videos, we had a very clear discussion about string data structure and we completed string data structure very clearly. Next and after that, we started list data structure and introduction to the list, like what is the specialty of the list, how we can able to represent the list objects. Okay, next and after that, creation of list objects. So how we can able to access the elements present in the list. Okay, next and after that, so yes, of course, up to accessing the elements, creation of a list, and then how you can able to access the list elements we have seen. Sir, like a string, here also we can perform mathematical, okay, mathematical operations on list objects. Sir, what mathematical operators we can able to apply? Sir, as usual, like a string concatenation, string repetition is there, right? In the same way here also. So we have plus operator is there, which is used for list concatenation. List concatenation. Sir, similarly, we have star, which is used to repeat a list object. So anyway, I will take one example. Conclusions, all these things are not required. So consider I have one list object is there. So with the content L1 is equal to 10 comma 20, and I have another list object L2 which is nothing but so 30 comma 40 comma 50, like this we have. Now I'm going to take L1 plus L2. So first let me print L1. The output what we are getting is nothing but 10 and 20. And if we are trying to print L2, the output what we are getting is nothing but 30, 40, 50, like this. Now I want to take L1 plus L2. Sir, what will happen? First list object concatenated with the second list object, we are going to get the result, right? Suppose if you take L1 into 2, sir, what will happen? The first object is repeated 2 times. And if you take L2 or 3 into L2, sir, in this case, what will happen? Sir, second list object is there, right? It is repeated. It is repeated 3 times. It is repeated 3 times. Like that, we are going to get. Is it correct or not? Let me cross check. Py space test.py. Oh, nothing is there here because we have this program in some other folder. One second, I will save as this program in test folder. Yes, now it is going to work. You can see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 20, 10, 20 repeated 2 times, 30, 40, 50 repeated 3 times. Like that, we are going to get. This is nothing but I can say concatenation of list objects, whatever we have, concatenation of list objects, whatever we have. Sir, are you clear with this list concatenation and list repetition? Please confirm. Yes. Right. Next and after that, there is one more operator is there. So with name membership operators. Membership operators on list object. Sir, list objects. What membership operators we can apply? Very simple. We have in and not in. Like this, we have two membership operators are there. Already you know very well about this. What this in operator is going to do? It returns true if the given object is existed in a list. What about not in? Not in is going to return true if the given object is not existed. Okay, not existed in a list, like that we have. Let us take one example and see what will happen here. Suppose consider I have a list is there with elements so 10, 20, 30, like that. Now I want to check whether 10 is there in the list or not. Yes, of course it is there. Now I am taking 100 is there in the list or not. Since it is not there, we will get false. Now I am going to check is 10 is not there in the list. Is 10 is not there in the list? No, it is there, right? So what output we will get? We will get false. So now I am taking 100 is not there in the list. Really that 100 is not there, we will get a true. So you can see the output what we are getting is true, false, false, true, like this we have. So this is nothing but how we can able to apply membership operators. Membership operators means what? How we can able to verify whether a member is present inside list or not. Sir, please confirm, is the concept of this membership operators on the list objects, is it clear for everyone? Sir, only one person is responding. I request everyone to please confirm. Clear up to this? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Sir, next one, same how we compared string objects, in the same way we can compare list objects also. So comparing list objects, how you can able to compare list objects? Let us have a look once. Sir, very simple. We can compare, okay, we can compare two list objects. We can compare two list objects based on content, whatever content that we have, based on that we can compare two list objects. So here the following are the list of list of operators. List of operators. Sir, I request everyone to please be on mute. Radhika, please be on mute. So the following are the list of operators for comparing two list objects. Sir, how you can able to compare? Let me take less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, double equal to, not equal to. We are using these operators for comparison purpose. How we can able to do? Sir, do you know the return type? The return type of these operations, the return type of these operations are always true or false. We are going to get either true or false. Okay, but here how the elements are going to be compared? There are three cases are there. In the first case I am talking about less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. In the second case I will talk about double equal to and not equal to. First let me talk about these two, sir. Suppose if I have two list objects are there, I want to check whether first list is less than second list or not, or I want to check whether first list is greater than second list or not. How we can able to verify? Very simple, sir. First it will concentrate on content. Okay, content of the first element. It will always concentrate on the content of the first element. Suppose if the content of the first element is the same, okay, then it will go for second. That means what? Order of the elements. Okay, and at last it will check number of elements. This is the way how it is going to be compared. But once if you take one example, you will get a clarity. Suppose consider I am taking, okay, so 10 comma 20 comma 30, is it less than, so 10 comma 30 comma 30 comma 40? Sir, what output we are expecting? Take the
True,
on mute. Try to use chat window for communication purpose. Okay, some reason coming. I request everyone to please be on mute while class is going on, which creates a disturbance for me as well as for other students. Please kindly cooperate. Right. Sir, it is going to take the first element. What is the first element? 10. Second element, first element in the second list, 10. Both are same. Then it will go for the next element. Sir, it is going to compare 20 from the first element, 30 from the second element. Is both are less than? Yes, right. So the output what we are getting is nothing but what? True. Now I want to take, so 10 less than 20 less than 30 is less than or equal to 10 comma 30 comma 40. Previously what output we got, same output we will get. Now I want to check, so 10 20 30, okay, is less than So 10, 20, 30. Sir, what will happen? Can you please tell me what output we are going to get for this? False. Why? Because first element is a 10 less than 10. So first element is the same. Let us go for a second element. So like that it is going to compare. So second element, is it less than? No, same. Third element less than. So all the elements got compared. So first element is less than second element. No, no comparison at all done. Now if you take equal, now what will happen? So every element is matched and less than or equal to. That's why the output what we are getting is nothing but what? True. Let me cross check. You can able to see we are getting, so true, true, false, true is nothing but the output what we are going to get. Okay, sir, now what will happen if you have the same elements? I think you can check how it will be. Okay, by trying with the different combinations you can do. This is case one. Sir, are you clear with the case one comparisons? Please confirm. Yes, I request everyone to please confirm. Is it clear up to this whatever we covered?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So the next one what we have here is double equal to and not equal to is there. Okay, double equal to and not equal to is there. Sir, what is this double equal to and not equal to? Very simple. It will check the first element. So if it is equal to the first element in the another list, and it will continue. Otherwise, it won't. It won't. Anyway, directly if you take example, you'll get clarity. Anyway, the return type is always true or false only. Consider I'm going to take my first list as, so 10 comma 20 comma 30, and I am taking second list as, so 10 comma 30 comma 40, and I am taking third list as, so 10 comma 20 comma 30, and I am taking fourth list as, so 10 comma 30 comma 20. Like this I am taking. Now I want to check is the first list is equal to second list. Try to check, sir, is the first list is equal to second list? No, we will get false. Now I am going to verify is first list is equal to third list, like that I am checking. See the content is same or different. L1 is equal to L3 I am checking. Sir, is the first content and the third content, is it same or not? Yes, we are going to get the as a true. Okay. Now I want to check, sir, L1 is double equal to L4. Even though the number of elements and the content of the elements are same, but there is a change in the order, right? That's why it will become false. Why? Because it will compare the positions also. Because insertion order, index concept, and all these things are there, right? That's why. So the output which we are getting is nothing but a false, true, false, false, true, false. This is the way how the comparison of a list objects is going to be considered. Okay. Sir, is it going to verify the content or is it going to verify the references? Can you please give confirmation? Okay, before that question, can you please confirm is this concept comparing of list objects? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It is confirmed.
Right. Sir, now do you know this double equal to? This double equal to operator is used for content comparison. Okay, content means what? Whatever content we have, it will check that content only. But we have another operator is there called is operator, which is used for reference comparison. But as of now, we are not going to deal anything with the reference. That's why, so not required. Just as of now, aware we have another operator is also there. What is that operator? Is operator is there for reference purpose. Okay. Now, next one, the next concept what we are going to discuss here is, sir, do you know, I want to talk about list aliasing. Sir, for a few minutes, it is very, very important. Please concentrate. List aliasing. Sir, what is mean by list aliasing? It is nothing but providing duplicate names, sir. Okay. So I can say we can provide alternative name, or duplicate name for the existing list object. So this concept is called as aliasing, something like this we have. So if you want, just with one small example, I will close this. Suppose consider I have list 1 is equal to, so I have the content like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 like this. And list 2 is equal to list 1 I am taking. Like this we have to take. What is the meaning of this? It is nothing but what? List aliasing. List aliasing. So now I am printing content of the list. What output we will get? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Sir, what about the content of second list? It is also same 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Now I am checking is L1 and L2. Sir, is both are having same content or not? Yes, we will get true. Sir, if it is aliasing, definitely content will be same. And I am taking L1 is L2. That means L1 and L2 are having same memory location or not. I am checking. Definitely same memory location will be there. Okay, definitely same memory location will be there. Let us do what? Let us run this code and cross check what will happen. Sir, we are going to get 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So true and then true. So if you want, diagrammatically I will demonstrate so that it will be useful for us for the next examples purpose. Just have a look once. Assume I have one list object is there, sir, here. Okay, I have one list object is there. The content present in the list is nothing but I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 like that. So total how many elements I have? Sir, I have totally 5 elements are there here. This is nothing but what we have. Consider just it is a small list object. Sir, I can say L1 is nothing but pointing to this memory location, right? L1 is pointing to this memory location. Suddenly, we have taken L2 is equal to L1. Means what? L2 is also pointing to the same memory location. There is no new content, sir. In the old content only, so that particular reference will be pointing. This is nothing but the point that you need to remember. Sir, now my question is, just already we executed the code. We know the output what we got here. Like this we have. Now in this, I will do one small modification, just a small proof. Sir, do you know, after this, I'm trying to do certain modifications. What is that modification? Is L1 of 1 is equal to, I am taking triple 1. Means what? By using list1 reference, I am trying to change the element which is present at first location. This is the first location. This element I am changing to 999. So what is my conclusion here is, because you are doing the modification in the memory location, definitely it will reflect both L1 and then L2. So if you run this program, the modifications should be reflected for both objects because it is aliasing, right? Yes, same reference variable, same memory location will be referenced by multiple reference variables. This is nothing but the concept of aliasing what we have. Sir, please confirm, are you clear with this aliasing concept for the list?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
5 मिनट ब्रेक से बेटर है नहा के आओ सरगम हमें मंदिर भी चलना है फिर टीवी देखो मम्मा नहीं पड़ा
Radhika madam, please be on mute. Unnecessarily don't unmute yourself. So whatever conversation you are telling in your home, it is audible for everyone. I request you to please be on mute. This is the second time I am repeating. Sir, clear
sorry
every.
sir I don't know what is happening in this it's muting and unmuting itself
Just cross check, madam.
Sorry.
Yeah. Just I want to know where are you from, you people, sir? Can you please put your location in the chat window? Where are you from? I mean, which state? Can you please? Just I want to know. Oh, Bihar. Oh, you very good. Maharashtra, excellent, excellent. Multiple people are there. Andhra Pradesh. Oh, very good. Madhya Pradesh. Super. Telangana. Okay. Karnataka. Okay. AP. Very good. Good, good. Anyone is there from yeah, okay, no problem. Anyone is there from Chittoor district, Chittoor or Tirupati, near to that, especially Andhra people. Odisha, no, Bangalore. Okay, very good. Noida, excellent. Yeah, the people who are from AP, can you please tell your district names? Just to provide that in the chat window. District name. Guntur. Only AP people. Yeah, only AP people. Patla. Good. Bharat, he is asking one question. Bharat, I will address that question later. Okay. Yeah. Right. Sir, let us go for next concept. Very good. Sir, I am from Andhra Pradesh and I am from Chittoor district, Tirupati. Right. Right. The next concept what we have. Okay. Okay, Renigunta. Super. I am frequently coming to Tirupati and Bangalore for offline classes. Good. Sir, now let us go for list cloning. Okay, list cloning. Sir, what is mean by list cloning? Aliasing means what? Sir, providing the alternative name. So creating another copy. Okay, creating another copy of the existing list is nothing but is called as, sir, list cloning. List cloning. In these multiple conclusions we are going to discuss here. Okay, please concentrate. Today's class is very, very important. Of course, revision of fundamentals only, but important concept. Let us take one example. I want to make a duplicate copy, sir. Already I have list is there. I don't want to make aliasing. I want to make cloning. Cloning of list object. How to do that? Simple, sir. List one, not a copy. Like this we have to take. Now, what will happen internally? Just I will show you with the help of diagram. Just have a look. Sir, first we are going to get one list object like 10, 20, sir, 30, 40, and then 50. Like this, we are going to get one list object. Okay. Sir, this is nothing but what? One list object. Because of that L2 is equal to L1 dot copy, what will happen? I'm going to get another copy. This is nothing but L1 and this is nothing but what? L2. Two separate memory locations will be there. Two separate memory locations will be there. Now what will happen here? So if you print L1, content is the same. If you print L2, content is the same. Now I am asking L1 and L2. I already told double equal to will look always for the content. In both content is same. What about memory, sir? Two different memories, right? That's why it is going to return false. If you want, you can cross check the output. What we are going to get for the last statement is nothing but what? False. Now, sir, if I am doing modification, what will happen? Definitely, we know the concept, right? Suppose consider here, I am going to do some modifications. So I think this one is not required. What is that modification is L1 of 1 is equal to, I am taking 999. So means what here, By using L1 reference, I am trying to change this one to which value, sir? 999. Like this, I am trying to change. Sir, is that reference will be reflected for L2? Definitely no, because another copy got created, right? Now you can see that modification is there only for first element, that is index 1, but not in list 2. This concept is called as what, sir? List cloning. List cloning. I think everyone got clarity how this list cloning is going to be happen. Up to this, do you have any doubts?
No, sir. No, sir. Clear.
Right. In this, one more conclusion is there, sir, but that part I will cover later. Before that, we need to take one small concept. After that, I will cover this concept. Sir, what is the next concept here? We have nested list. What is mean by nested list? As the name itself, we can able to find. So a list object within another list, a list object within another list object is called as what? Nested list. So directly I am taking one example. Sir, assume here I am taking a list which contains the element like 10, 20. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, then 60, 70, like this I am taking. Sir, if you print list, it is the nested list. Means what? Already main list is there. Within that, we have a small list is there. This is nothing but what? Nested list. Sir, okay, but how we are going to access the elements present in the nested list? How you are going to access the elements present in the nested list? Sir, very simple. We can access like this. Print of L of 0 means what? We will get the first element in the list. If you print L of 1, we are going to get a second element. Better I will clear these diagrams. Later I will draw. So 20 we are going to get. Sir, I want to print L of 2. Please make sure that here we will get all the elements present in that nested list. Why? Because if you see the memory location index concept, this is 0th location, this is the first location, this is second location, and this is third location, this is fourth location. Like that we have. Okay. Now, since we are printing L of 2, we are getting 30, 40, 50. And if you print L of 3, what output we are going to get? 60. And if you print L of 4, what output we are going to get? 70. Like that we have. Sir, let us run the program. You can see. So we are, once again, yeah, we got right, same out we got. Now I want to print the individual elements. Then what we have to do, sir? You have to apply something like nested. In L of 2, 0th element, which is nothing but 30. Okay. So in L of 2, I want the first element. What is output? 40. Sir, in L of 2, I want a second element. What is the element, sir? 50. Sir, is it correct or not? Let me cross check. You can see we are getting all, sorry, I think I didn't save the program. Sorry. You can see we are getting the individual elements. This is the way, sir, how you can able to declare nested list concept. Friends, please confirm, is this a nested list concept? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir. It's clear. Yes, sir.
Can I go for next one?
Yes, sir.
Right. So the next concept, what we have here, please listen carefully. And before moving to that, some question some student asked. Let me clarify this question. Sir, what is this particular question? He is asking. So can you explain this one? What is the output? Very simple. Now you got the clarity. Sir, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, right? If you print A, what output we are going to get? So 1, 2, 3, like this we are going to get. And you have taken, okay, and you have taken, sir, Y is equal to A into 3. After that, you are trying to print y. Sir, what is the meaning of this? So a is there, that you are repeating how many times? 3 times. Can I say, is it going to come like this? Is it going to come like this? Let me cross check. I think
No.
inside this you
Mm.
have taken, right? So this will be repeated how many times? 3 times, right? Not this one. You are going to get something like a matrix format. You can see that 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, like this 3 times it is going to multiply. Okay, sir, up to this clear? Who asked this question? Bharat.
Yeah, sir.
Clear up to this?
Yes.
Now you are doing y of 0 0 is equal to 10. That means what? In the y list, in 0th index, this is the 0th index, right? In that 0th value you are updating to 10. So after this, what will happen? When you are trying to print, this value alone is going to change to 10. Let me cross check. Is it correct or not? In every location, it is trying to change. Okay, sir, why means I will explain why it is going to come like this. After that, if you are trying to print y of 10, the output what we are getting is 10. Sir, in every memory location, this value will be updated. Y means next topic is that one only I will demonstrate. So the output of this particular program is nothing but a 10. Clear, Bharat? Why it is sharing the concept, I will explain. Okay,
Yes.
right. So this is nothing but what is the answer for your question. But now we will see how it is going to share, what is the need for that, because generally it won't share, right? But what will happen, that is our main concept. Okay, now, so now in the nested list concept, there is one small problem is there, sir. Okay, there is one small problem is there. So what is that problem is, I think for that we need to go for shallow copy and deep copy. First, I will explain what is the problem. What is the problem here is, in the previous example, if you see, we have taken a list, right? Nested list, something like this we have taken. Now, assume that it is nothing but L1. I'm taking L2 is equal to L1 dot copy, something like this I'm taking. Sir, what you people are going to feel? Sir, do you know one list object is there? Okay, one list object is there. So this is nothing but my list object where the elements are. So 10 20. So again we have 30 40 50. Okay, so then we have 60 70, like this we have. And since we are going to do copy operation, immediately another copy, sorry, so immediately it is going to take another copy, something like that you people are going to fill. It is not coming. Okay, no issues. So it is going to create another copy like this. You are going to fill like 10 20. Okay, so again 30 40 50 and then 60 70, like that we are going to get. Like that you may feel, no sir, that is not happening here. Then what is going to be happened is, observe carefully. First, this is nothing but my list one. This is nothing but my list one. What are the elements? 10 is there. So 20 is there. Sir, we have one list is there. Assume it is X. And 60 is there. 70 is there. Whenever you are taking L1 dot copy, it will create another list object 10, 20, and then 60, and then 70. Sir, what about the nested list? Remember carefully that nested list object won't be duplicated, sir. Okay, nested list object won't be duplicated. So what will happen is, it will create one memory location for the nested list. What is that memory? 30 and then 40 and then 50, like that we are going to get. Now this L1 is having a reference to this. At the same time, L2 is also having reference to this. This is the biggest problem what we have. So please try to understand my explanation when we have a list object, if you are trying to make a copy of another list, then for the individual objects, a separate copy will be created. When we have a nested list object, it won't create a duplicate copy. Instead of that, a single nested list object will be created and both objects are referencing to this one. Means what? If you are doing any modification on the individual elements of L1, definitely it won't reflect L2. That we know. Let me cross check that example, sir. Here I am trying to print L1 and I am trying to print L2. Let us see what output we are expecting. Sir, can I say for L1 and L2, the same output we are going to get? Now I will try to do modification on L1 of 0. Sir, that modification is nothing but I am taking 888. Can I say that modification will be done only on L1? Yes, definitely. You can see in the second object that modification is not done. Sir, why? Because whatever modification you are doing, that is with respect to L1 objects. Like that we have. Now assume I'm going to do the modifications. So with respect to L2, L2 of 1 is equal to I am taking 777. In the second object, that first element will be modified to 777. If you want, you can see that second object modified to 777. Let me cross check. Is it correct? That modification has reflected. Sir, up to this, okay. What about nested list? Try to touch the nested list. L1 of 0, 1, 2 in the second location. Try to change 0th location to 999. Sir, what we are trying to do? As per the diagram, you can see we are trying to change this 30 to which value, sir? 999. Can I say this modification will be there for L1 and L2? Why? Because that resource is shared. In both cases, that value will be reflected. Sir, why it is happening? Unnecessarily, I don't want to create for every location memory. I want to use the same memory only. Let me cross check. If it is coming, my explanation is correct. Sir, are you seeing whenever you are doing modification on L1, it is reflecting only on L1, not on L2. Whenever you are doing modification on L2, it is accepting the modifications only for L2, but it is not doing modifications on L1. But if you take modifications in the nested list object, since that object is shared by both, you can able to see the modification will be reflected on both objects. This is nothing but the problem what we are facing with nested list objects. Okay, so the copy operation is going to be implemented in like this format. That's why we should not go for this copy method. So this is the reason why we have two different types of copy method is there. One is nothing but a shallow copy and another one is nothing but a deep copy. I think you got clarity. What is mean by shallow copy? Can I say nested lists objects are going to be shared? What is mean by deep copy? Nested list objects also a separate copy will be created. Sir, other than that, nothing. The total cinema of shallow copy and deep copy I explained very clearly for you. But now we will see practically what will happen. Is it clear, friends?
Yes.
Any doubts?
Sir, why it is creating the references? Because this is a mutable. So every object is, you can say different object because it is a mutable.
Problem here is, Bharat, consider in the list one, I'm taking like this. Okay. So my Python virtual machine is implemented in such a way that it will focus only on the list element. It will be treated as one 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 element, and it will be treated as one element. Again, this one is a list, right? Again, the same operation, whatever you have done for the list, same thing you have to repeat here also. That means unnecessary time waste. So whether this object to be created or not, let us user will decide. Okay, that's why some concepts are going to be hidden like this. Okay, that's why what will happen, a shared resource will be there only for nested, because at the top level normal objects it will duplicate, but nested objects are there means it won't duplicate. So if you want to make it as a duplicate, what we have to do, we need to apply another copy method, which is nothing but deep copy, where internal modifications you can able to see. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Right, sir. Now we have to see what is mean by shallow copy. First I will explain. So what is mean by shallow copy? Shallow copy. Later we will go for a deep copy. Sir, what is mean by shallow copy? Sir, inside a list for all objects, inside a list for all objects, a separate memory location, a separate memory location, a separate memory location will be created except, okay, except for nested list objects, except for nested list objects. So means what, nested list objects shared by both list objects, like this we have. So can I say the previous example for this? Yes, we can take this example as it is. Sir, how to create this shallow copy? There are two ways are there. What is the first way here is, if you have a list L1, you can write like this, L2 is equal to L1 dot copy. This is one way. We have another way is there. If you have list 1 like this, you can take L2 is equal to copy dot, okay, copy dot, so copy of L1. But if you want to work with this, there is one special module is there with name copy. I will take the same example. I will take the same example. So by doing that import method, okay, we have to import a copy, and I am going to take, so copy dot a copy of L1. So just to get a clarity, let us take it as a 666. What output we are expecting here, 666, here also 666, like that we are going to get. You can see 666, like this we are going to get. This is nothing but what we have. Now, sir, I don't want this. I want to make a separate copy even for the nested list objects. How you can do for that? For that, we have to go for which copy, sir? Deep copy. Deep copy. What is mean by deep copy? Sir, whatever definition you have taken for shallow copy, same thing you have to take. But what modifications we have to do in the deep copy? Inside a list for all the objects, a separate memory location will be created. So even for nested list objects are not shared by both objects. We have only one approach. What is that approach? Is nothing but simply we have to use deep copy, except that nothing. In this example, sir, if I am using deep copy, what will happen? You are doing modifications on L1, L1 only will be reflected. You are doing modification on L2, only L2 will be reflected. You are doing modification on L1 nested list object. So that what will happen? Only L1 listed object will be shared, I mean modified. Rest of the things won't be modified. Means what? So I can say here, for this again, a separate memory location will be created for this. So where 30, 40, 50 will be there, and this is pointing to this. So separate copy will be maintained. So if you want, let us run this code and cross check, is it correct or wrong? Sir, are you seeing that 666 is modified only for first list nested list object, but not for second list nested object? This is nothing but what is the story of shallow copy and deep copy. Everyone got clarity about this shallow copy and deep copy. Friends, can you please give confirmation? Is it clear up to this whatever I covered?
Sir, can you explain deep copy again, sir?
Mhm.
There's some confusion on deep copy and differences between deep copy and shallow copy.
Okay, sir, I will explain. So there is nothing, sir, in the shallow copy and deep copy. Just have a look once. See, in the shallow copy, I mean the shallow copy, it is nothing but something like copy.copy. Sir, here, forget about all these things. I am talking with respect to this one. Please focus. Here, another copy will be created in the L1. This is the L1 in this object, second location. 0, 1, 2. This is the second location. In this first element, I am changing to 999. This is the second location. In that first location, 0, 1. This 40 will be updated to which value? 999. But the problem is you have to see whether it is a normal object or nested object. If it is the normal object, only for L1 the reflection will be there. Since it is a nested object, it will be shared by so L2 also. That's why whatever modifications that you are doing, that will be reflected even for L2 also. That will be reflected even for L2 also. That's why I can say the common memory location will be there for both L1 nested list object as well as for L2 nested list object. This copy is called as what? Shallow copy. Sir, I don't want this. Whatever modification you are doing, that should be reflected only for L2, but not for, sorry, only for L1, but not for L2. Then we have to use which copy? Deep copy. Deep copy means for every element present in the list, a separate memory location will be created, including nested list objects. Okay. Now let us run the code. Now you can see we are going to get like this. The modifications is reflected only for first list, not for second list. Clear, sir? Please confirm.
Yes, I got it.
And someone asked this question, right? I think now you got a clarity, sir, why this particular scenario came here. Okay. I think after this question we can replace. Now what we are doing? A is there. We are printing A. We got 1, 2, 3. Sir, that A inside list we are taking, that we are repeating how many times? 3 times. This A will be repeated 3 times. So we have 3 individual elements are there. Sir, it is a nested list, right? Yes. It is the nested list, right? Yes. It is the nested list. Okay. Sir, in the
But sir,
nested.
same object.
Hmm.
It is the same object, na?
Yeah,
The
same.
references is same.
Yes. So actually Y contains how many values? 3 internal list objects are there. Can I say those 3 internal list objects will be pointing to the same memory location or not? Yes. So now what we are doing? So Y of 0, which represent 0th location, in that 0th element you are modifying. Sir, since the content is the same, you know already in Python, whenever the element content is the same, it won't create another copy, it will reuse the existing concept. That's why, so it is going to do the modifications on that nested list.
But
Got it?
sir, it is only for the immutable objects,
Hmm.
not for
No,
mutable object reusing also.
you can cross check the IDs. It will be same.
If the content is same, if it is
That
immutable or immutable, the
applic-
copy is not created.
That's what, sir. That concept is applicable for normal elements, not for nested list. You have seen, right, in the nested list in the previous example, So even though the content is different, even though content is the same, shared resource is created, right? The same concept. If you want just 1 minute, I will show you. So I'm trying to print ID of y of 0, y of 0. Okay. Otherwise, okay, let it be y of 0. And I want to print ID of y of 1, y of 2. Let me cross check what output we are going to get. From that, you will get clarity. Sir, what output is coming? Can I say these three objects are pointing to the same reference, or
Yes, sir. But sir, if I declare one list, L1 equals to 1, 2, 3, and L2 equals to 1, 2, 3.
Hmm.
In that situation, the references is same, L1 and L2.
I think no, sir. Let me cross check. L1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. I think this concept is applicable only for nested list. Let me check. L1, ID of L1 I am printing, and ID of L2 I am printing. Different. Okay. For
Okay.
nested list
So
is applicable.
it is for the mutable object, na, sir. If I suppose L1 is one string, same content, L2 is string, then ID is
Our
same, no?
right? But how
Yes.
Python is going to treat is, if you take like this, okay, in our point of view, we are expecting three different three different objects, right? Got
Yes.
it? But what Python is going to think, whether it may be 3 or 300, unnecessary 300 memory units it has to create, right? With the same copy.
Okay.
Right? That's why for these nested list objects alone, this rule is there. That is the reason why we are going for shallow copy and deep copy. Am I right?
Yes, sir. But my question is, L1 equals to one list, and L2 is the ID is different for these lists. If I consider L1 one string and L2 is one string, content is same, then what happen when we check the IDs?
We got different IDs, right?
For L1 and L2, sir, I talk about this string object.
Hmm.
String object. Suppose L3 is one string and
Object,
L4 is
object, right?
so in that case the ID is different.
IDs will be same.
Okay.
For immutable objects, the behavior is different. If you are taking x is equal to 10, y is equal to 10, my Python will provide same memory location for both. Why? Because are you going to change the content of 10? Never, right?
Yes, sir.
So then what is the need to create modifiable objects? Same resource it will allocate for x and y. Are you getting?
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes.
Right. Sir, please confirm everyone. Is the concept of shallow copy and deep copy, is it clear for you people?
It means if we declare a mutable object in two times, will be given a different address, both
Different
address.
No, sir. If you are creating two immutable objects with different content, definitely Python is going to give different memory location. Okay. If you are creating two immutable objects with the same content, it won't give two different memory locations. It will give only single memory location, because the definition itself is saying you are not doing modification. If you are not doing modification, let all the 1,000 members pointing to the same object. What is the issue? Because no one is allowed to do modification, right? Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So unnecessary, see, simple, you can see that any college application or voter ID application. So for how many people are there in India? For all these persons, the country name is India only. So for all these crores of people, creating those many country objects is difficult. So they are going to create only one object. Let us all the persons are going to occupy that same object. This is called as immutability nature, right? We know that we want to do modification. That's why we are giving that facility. Okay.
Sir, for every immutable classes, we can say tuple or anything frozen sets. Whatever the content is the same, then it is not creating the separate references. Whatever the content, it is tuple is so many objects available.
It is applicable only for the basic fundamental data types. We will see in the tuple and set what will happen. In the set, it won't happen. Why? Because a set we can't give guarantee for the order, right?
No, no, sir, not set. I only immutable frozen set. I told.
I
Tuple frozen sets.
you check it, sir. Just create two objects and verify. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hi, sir. Sir, actually, one confusion I have. Like previously, you have um, you have assigned one to let's say 1 2 3 to A, and after that you have multiplied with 3, which for that reference variable was Y. Sir, what if we directly take Y? In this Y, we can take all this nested list like 1 2 3 1 2 3 directly without using A. So in that case also, there will be only one object for 1 2 3.
Maybe, sir. Maybe, or I think different objects it will give. Why? Because we are hard coding that. Here you can see we are giving the reference variable. Okay.
Okay.
So reference variable means what? Whatever memory location is there, that we are repeating 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So we can give guarantee next time also A is there. But if you are writing like this, we can't give guarantee. But let me check. You can
Yeah.
practice.
Sir, if you are writing objects 1 2 3, it is creating the references, na? Sorry, same references multiply by 3.
Reference. Again, it
Yeah.
will be treated as the same list, right? That
Means, sir, when we are applying on nested list, it is using the reusing concept like.
now when we have two different list objects, I am saying when you are performing copy operation only, I am talking. Are you getting?
Yeah, yes.
Shallow copy and deep copy is applicable when you are duplicating the object. Then only this concept is applicable. If you are not duplicating, two different objects are there means we can't give guarantee. Okay.
Duplicate means, sir, content is same, na?
Content is same.
And sir, what is the difference between we can say cloning and shallow copy? Is there any difference?
Sir, cloning, the problem cloning is nothing but whatever object that you have, exactly duplicate object it will create. This concept is called as cloning. In this cloning, it's behave in two different cases. One is if you have normal elements inside the list, some behavior is there. If you have nested list, some behavior is there. What about normal objects? If you are trying to do, only it will applicable for the first object. It won't do any modification in the second, because cloning, right, a separate new copy is created. But when you are using nested list, there the problem is coming. Why? Because when you are doing first list object nested list content, the same thing is reflecting to the second list. Means what? There is a connection between these two, even though you created a duplicate copy. What is that connection? Because nested list objects are there, it is not giving separate copy. This copy is called as cloning, or it is called as a normal copy, or it is called as a shallow copy. I don't want this. I want to separate even nested list objects also, means we have to go for a deep copy. And this operation is applicable when you are duplicating the objects, when we are cloning the objects. Otherwise, it is not applicable. Getting the concept, sir?
Yes, sir.
Try to implement multiple examples, sir. You will get more clarity on this. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Right. Sir, now the next concept, okay. With this concept, I will close, sir. The next concept, what we have, list comprehension. List comprehension. Sir, what is mean by list comprehension? Very simple. It is the easiest way. It is the easiest way to create list objects. It is another form of creating list objects from the sequence. It has two syntaxes, sir. What is the first syntax is, we are going to take some expression. We are going to take some expression. Okay. So for each I value in some sequence, we have some sequence is there. From that, I will get the values of I, and I am going to build an expression. Syntax 2. What is the second syntax that we have? I am going to take one expression for each I value in the sequence. If some condition, I can verify some condition, based on that I am going to take. Example number 1. Sir, I want to print natural numbers. I want to print natural numbers from 0 to 10. For this, I want to write a small code. How to write? Can I take a list is equal to I for each I value in the range of, so 0 to 10 plus 1. So that what will happen? For each loop is going to select one by one value from the range function, starting from 0 to 10 plus 1 means what? 11. 11 minus 1 means 10. Starting from 0 to 10, it is going to select a 111 value and it will put it into a list. Now I am printing that list. What output we can expect here? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 10 we are going to get. Sir, if you want, you can cross check here. We are going to get up to 10. Sir, perfectly working. This is nothing but the first example what we have. Sir, now, sir, please confirm, is it clear the first example? Is it
Yes.
clear? Next, second example. Sir, I want to calculate squares. So squares of numbers from 0 to 10. I want to take every number and I want to calculate the squares of the numbers. How to do that? Sir, same thing, just expression you have to change. Can I take I into I? Sir, what will happen? It is going to print the squares. Let us run. Sir, 0 square, 0. 1 square, 1. 2 square, 4. 3 square, 9. 4 square, 16. 5 square, 25. 6 square, 36. 7 square, 8 square, like that. Every square value, it is a printing. Perfect. This is nothing but how you can able to calculate squares. Sir, now these are the two examples of our normal approach, sir. Now my requirement is, I want to extract only even numbers. Okay, I want to extract only even numbers. Example number 3. So I want to extract even numbers. I want to extract even numbers from 0 to 10. It is something related to the second syntax. What is the second syntax? Can I say I am going to fetch the value of I? Sir, when if the value of I percentage 2 is equal to 0, I am writing a condition. What is the condition? If the value of I is divisible with 2, if the value of I is divisible with 2 means it is going to return 0 as the remainder. Then we are going to take. Can I say it will extract only even values? Yes. This is nothing but what we have. Sir, I want to extract odd elements. What condition we have to do? It is the same as a like this only, but the only modification is in the place of I percentage 2 is equal to 0, we have to take not equal to 0. I want to extract odd numbers from 0 to 10. Can I say I percentage 2 not equal to 0? Are you seeing we are getting 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 something like this? This is nothing but how to extract odd numbers. Hope you people got very clear clarity about this. Sir, if you are okay with this, I will go with one small example and I will close this today's class. Are you clear with this?
Yes, sir.
So the next one, what we have, example number 5. I want to extract or I want to fetch or I want to extract even length names. So from a string, from list of names. I have some list of names are there. From that, I want to filter even length names. Assume we have a list is there where the first name is A, second name is BB, third name is CCC and DDD. So E and F, G like this. From this, I want to extract only even length names. Let us take LL is equal to, sir, I want to fetch the name. For each name in list, if, what is the condition, sir? Can I say length of the name should be even? So now try to print list and try to print that newly created list. You can see the difference. Sir, only even length names got extracted, right? Yesterday we have seen multiple methods related to the string. You can apply various things. The names which are starting with A, or the names which are starting with Z, or the names which are ending with SH. Like that you can write a program and you can implement. Okay. Sir, I think you people got very clear idea how we can work with this list comprehension. Any doubts, friends? Please confirm. Sir, please respond. Any doubts up to this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So this is nothing but what we have about list objects. Okay, still we have some continuation is there, like common functions and list related specific methods and tuple data structure, set data structure, next and after that dictionary. Sir, tomorrow also I will take up to 8:20 like that, 8:15, 8:20 like that. Maximum we will try to close up to set tomorrow, and the dictionaries will be there that we will discuss later. After that, so we are going to see some analysis, complexity, how you are going to calculate. After that, array module, and there is one string module is there. That one also I am going to discuss, array module. So string module is there. These two things we will cover. After that, we will see some programs on the string and then array, and then I will explain a recursion. Okay, and then we will continue as usual. Okay. Right, sir. Thank you. See you tomorrow as usual. I will upload these running notes within a few minutes. You can download. Sir, for everyone, I shared already running notes. Again, why you are asking?